Indeed, the new Electoral Act is a game changer. And I must say to the President Muhammadu Buhari that indeed he did well signing that. And as we go on, it might just be that legacy that he's able to give to Nigerians. And of course, is to also ensure free and fair and credible election as we go into the 2023 election. So we've already seen the effect of the Electoral Act. We've seen situations whereby people who ordinarily would have been part of the primaries and all of that were not able to be part of the primaries because of the Electoral Act. People who would have run for office while they were still in office and using the state money or public funds to fund their primaries and all of that were not able to do that because of the Electoral Act, because you have to resign within certain period to the election. And also, if you're a public servant or an elected but you could not partake in some of those things. So, and also, most importantly, also with the new Electoral Act, we've been able to have such long period between the emergence of candidates, political parties candidates, and the election itself. And this has given people room to be able to see the candidates that have emerged and then use that opportunity to say, okay, next we will now register and get our PVCs and make and vote, which ordinarily before there was no such time, because there was a short window between the primaries being conducted, candidates emerging, and then the election happening. So we've had a lot of things, and I do totally agree with those people who say this Electoral Act can give us a free, fair, and credible election. What fears do I have? Some of the fears that I have is the issue of violence, which already we have seen. Violence is already being meted out on supporters of Peter Obi. A lot of supporters have been attacked. We've seen some of them attacked. There's verbal violence. There's profiling of them. There's labeling of the supporters of Peter Obi. And then, because these are people who have always used violence, they don't have the intelligence, they don't have the creativity, and so what they've always relied on is violence. And so, as we go on, for me, I implore on the state government and the Nigerian government to ensure that the state security agents do not take sides as they usually do, and they do their work and ensure that everybody is protected. And that is very important. That is very key. And so what other fears do I have? So on the issue, if there's no violence, just allow level playing field. I don't have any fear, because Nigerians are ready. Nigerians are ready to exercise their rights. And for us, we do not have fear. As supporters of Peter Obi, we do not have fear or anything. What we want is, let there be enabling environment for people to just come out and cast their vote. And so whoever the people vote for, we are good with that. But what we do not want is for the people to be intimidated. And intimidation of voters does not only start on the election day. It starts way before then, where people are intimidated. People are not allowed. Like, for example, we're hearing reports that Lagos State, they're not allowing the opposition, Peter Obi's banners to be erected. And then for some places where you actually put his pictures, his banner, they are being torn down. We've seen other states where the billboards that are being set up are being brought down. And that's, for us, is just the thing that is baffling. They say, as Peter Obi supporters, that we have no structure, we don't have any chance. But then why are you so bothered about the Peter Obi supporters and his candidacy when you have said he doesn't have chance? If he really doesn't have chance. But I think for most of them, what they're trying to do is to hide their fears, because they've seen the way Nigerians have taken on the ownership of Peter Obi's campaign. It's not him even doing this campaign, it's every Nigerian running for president through him. And they have a lot of fears, and they are trying to intimidate people and oppress and suppress people, and then from there going on to leading on to the election day. I'm very optimistic with the resilience and passion and focus of Peter Obi supporters, where they're just going on with their job and saying, in spite of everything, that they will continue to support their candidate and ensure that at the end of the day, we have someone who wins the election who cares about the Nigerian people, who feels for the Nigerian people, and is ready to work and serve the Nigerian people. Thank you.